At the Christmas dinner, my rich grandpa handed us each a check. My parents laughed. I joked, just for show, another fake check. What if a Christmas gift could shatter your entire family and reveal a truth so brutal, it changes everything you thought you knew about love and loyalty? Because for me, it did. Let me introduce myself. I'm Samantha Reed, 30 years old. And to truly grasp the seismic shift that Christmas brought, you first need to understand my family. My parents, Charles and Denise Reed. And the house I grew up in. Because for them, nothing was more important than appearances. Their whole existence was a carefully curated facade, a glossy magazine spread. We lived in this huge, stunning house, nestled in a neighborhood where every lawn was manicured, every car was brand new. It screamed success, you know? My mom, Denise, she actually picked our house because of its grand, winding staircase. Impressive, she'd declare. Perfect for first impressions. And inside? Just as impressive. And just as cold. We had a living room, pristine and untouchable, a sacred space no one was actually allowed to live in. White carpet, white sofas, all covered in some impossibly expensive, scratchy fabric my mother plucked straight from a design magazine. "Isn't it elegant, Samantha?" she'd ask, her eyes gleaming. And I'd just nod, a silent, obedient child. I still remember the day I dared to be human in that room. I was 8. A single, tiny drop of water escaped my glass onto that perfect white sofa. My mother screamed, "You'd think I'd set the house ablaze." She scrubbed for what felt like an eternity, her face a mask of furious disappointment. "This is why we can't have nice things," she hissed, her gaze boring straight into me. After that, I never stepped foot in that room alone again. Not ever. My childhood was just a never-ending series of photo shoots. My mother was absolutely obsessed with family photos. Christmas, Easter, every single vacation, we had to pose. We had to look happy. We had to look perfect. I remember one Christmas photo, I was 12. Mom had bought us all matching bright red sweaters. They were so incredibly itchy. I couldn't help but frown. Samantha, smile. My dad, Charles, snapped. He was leaning by the fireplace, one hand casually in his pocket, already practicing his own perfectly relaxed smile. "It's itchy," I mumbled. "Stop it," my mother hissed, her voice low and dangerously sharp. She grabbed my shoulders, practically spun me around to face the camera. "Your father and I work hard to give you this life. The least you can do is look grateful for one picture. Now smile." So I smiled. It was a fake, tight smile. My eyes, I remember, just looked sad. But my mother loved that picture. "We look like we're from a magazine," she'd coo. She framed it and put it right on the grand piano. That phrase, hard work, it was their anthem. "We've worked so hard for this life," they'd declare at parties. And oh, how my parents loved parties. They loved filling. Full story video added in below.